A local Florida lawmaker suing the state to gain full access to Alligator Alcatraz and is unlikely to get a final ruling anytime soon. Today, Action News Jax state and local government reporter Jake Stofan spoke to Representative Angie Nixon, and she said despite seeing the ICE detention facility this past weekend, she feels like she didn't get to see the full picture.
Nixon wasn't the only state lawmaker to tour the Everglades Immigrant Detention Center this weekend, and takeaways largely fell along party lines. Jacksonville State Representative Angie Nixon and Port Charlotte State Representative Danny Nix both toured Alligator Alcatraz this weekend. Nixon, a Democrat, described the tour as feeling staged and left with deep concerns about the conditions there after her group had their tour cut short due to an alleged security issue.
And soon after, it started to rain. And so we think that they were trying to hide the fact that when it rains, the sewage rises. When it rains, the lights go out.
On the other hand, Nix, who's a Republican, tells Action News Jax he found the facility to be clean and humane.
It's one of those things to where I'm surprised that we can have two totally different views.
Nix claims he saw detainees properly fed with access to air conditioning, medical care, and private showers. He also claims all those being held there are adult males with active deportation orders.
This literally is the last place for them to go to be held before they're sent back to their country. But there's still attorneys there when needed.
But Nixon, who says she and other lawmakers were barred from talking directly with detainees, recounted hearing cries for help.
They started yelling libertad, which means freedom or liberty in Spanish.
Nixon is part of a lawsuit filed against the state on behalf of a group of Florida lawmakers attempting to gain full access to Alligator Alcatraz. While Florida law gives lawmakers the ability to tour state prisons unannounced, state officials have claimed the detention facility in the Everglades is exempt from that requirement. Those suing faced an early setback in their legal fight when the state Supreme Court declined to directly take up their case. But Nixon and the other lawmakers say they have no intention to stop pushing for transparency.
We're going to continue to advocate for people and ensure that folks are treated with dignity, humanity, and respect.
Now, due to the state Supreme Court punting on that lawsuit, it means state lawmakers will likely not have unfettered access to Alligator Alcatraz, at least for the foreseeable future, unless, of course, they receive another invitation to tour the facility from the state. For local coverage you can count on downtown, I'm Jake Stofan, Action News Jax.